All right, my friends. It's Browns time. You know what time it is. Browns Sim time. And we are very excited to bring this one to you. Very excited to see these beautiful new white jerseys. 6 on the helmet there, white stripe down the middle. Very, very excited for it. The Browns are 1-1. The Bears are 1-1. And it's week 3 action. Phil Nagy and Kit Nagy here as they fly the helicopters over the stadium today. It's like a new aircraft every game.
Yeah, it is. It's cool.
So let's welcome in the other half of the broadcast. Kit, how are we doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. So excited for this matchup. What a huge game between storied franchise, especially bringing in the classic look for the Browns against that very venerable Bears uniform. Gotta love the way this game looks, and obviously this is an exciting big matchup. You got a great strength on strength offense versus defense matchup here, and then obviously their offense that struggles a little bit against our currently struggling a bit defense. So we'll see how that all works out on the field. But obviously this is a very exciting game, and a look at the rookie from The Ohio State University, Justin Fields, should be a really good game. And of course, there's our honorary member of Nagy Nation with the head coach there for the Bears. So we've got all kinds of interesting storylines in this one, and man, are we pumped for it.
Absolutely, we are indeed. So let's get it going. Without further ado, welcome in. Good to see you, James. Good to see you, John. Welcome in, Owen. What's up, man? It has been a while. Also want to announce we're sort of unofficially partnering with a Facebook group of Browns fans, which has the name Cleveland Browns Need Cheerleaders, which is a nice name for a Facebook group. So we're excited if you're joining us from the Cleveland Browns Need Cheerleaders page. We appreciate you being with us, and Al, who's been a longtime subscriber of our channel, runs that, and we connected this past week, so that's a fun new partnership here as we try to pump up each other's content.
Yeah, very excited about that. Thanks, Al.
All right, here we go. So as you can see, the game has been starting Justin Fields since week 1. We know that this is officially his first time starting. He's back to pass. His first time pressure coming up the middle. Malik's got him. Jackson back to the 13. Welcome to the league, Rook.
Yeah,
right up the middle.
Yeah, absolutely, and look for that in the game. That's where this Bears defense has been weak, giving lots of pressure in the interior 3. The 2 guards in the center have been allowing the most pressures on that O-line, and Malik Jackson and Malik McDowell very well could get home early, and that's very true to form. So hope to see that in the actual game.
Indeed, interesting formation right away here early. Miles next to Clowney over there on that left side of the defensive line.
Oh, and that's awesome. You're going to this game. George is one of our moderators, is going to be at this game as well. So very, very excited. You'll have to let us know how it is. The energy and first energy, if you will.
Absolutely. We are excited and very jealous. Big time run, by the way, right there by David Montgomery. Sets up a third and manageable for Justin Fields. And the offense, he's back to pass. Left side, he's got his man. First down, takes a big shot from JOK. But a first down to Marquise Goodwin, the speedy receiver. Now over here in his 8th season out of Texas, Marquise Goodwin. First down Bears.
Yeah, and he's really been their best receiver so far on the season for the Bears. Really the most consistent guy. So we'll see how especially if you get him open in space like that, get a little shot, and as JOK comes in and closes the gap, lays a lick down. But definitely a guy to look out for on this squad.
Absolutely. Back to pass again. Fields shotgun looking. He's going to dump it off left side to his running back at the 40, and he's going to be tackled immediately there. Great pursuit once again. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah getting some snaps, more snaps with Anthony Walker, of course, being out. Here comes Fields. Fires it on the run. Right side. It's going to be picked off. It's Denzel at the 30. 35 now. 40. He's going in, angling towards the sideline, and Fields comes all the way down to tackle his Ohio State alum. And an interception from the Warden. Let's go.
Yeah, that was awesome. Love seeing that from Denzel. Really just in a great position to make a play on the ball there, and takes the ball away from the rookie. Got to love that from Denzel. And yeah, what a great way to open it up for this defense, especially Denzel Ward, who was a bit targeted last week. So you'd like to see him playing well in this one.
Absolutely. Here's Kareem Hunt breaking tackles past the 50, bullying his way for 8 on the first offensive play of the game for the Browns. Man, those jerseys look awesome.
Yes, they do.
Kareem Hunt up the middle again, fighting his way, following Teller for a first down. Browns into Bear territory.
Yeah, I love that O-line push early in that game. That's so important to get going for this run attack for the Browns.
There's a drag route across the middle. It's Higgins. We're going to expect to see a lot more Hollywood along with OBJ, again with Landry out for a minimum of 3 weeks, going to IR this week. All right, first look here at some 13 personnel. Browns have run it a whole bunch so far this season. They're going to run out of it left side. Kareem Hunt gets around the corner, 25 to the 20, breaking a tackle, and Eddie Jackson drags him down at the 17-yard line. First down, Browns.
That was kind of odd. It looked like he didn't really ever hit the Jets there, where he might have gotten a bunch of extra yards if he actually, takes off in that spot, but kind of was running a bit slow, like he was tentative about that, although he had a lot of green grass around him.
Yes, he did.
But 13 personnel has been one of the most effective formations for these Browns. Should see it a lot in the game.
Baker fires right side. He's got Hoop at the 10. Caught. Sets up second and short. Stay right on schedule here. Stefanski dialing up a beautiful first drive. Welcome in, Wendell. First offensive drive after Denzel Ward intercepts Justin Fields.
Yeah, I love the efficiency on this drive. Just true to form, true to the game plan. Stick to it. Love it.
Here it is. Oh, sit down, says Chubb. Is he going to get in? No, they're going to get him down at the 1. Eddie Jackson, the safety, get added to the sit-down chart as Nick Chubb enters the ball game.
And I don't even think that was a stiff arm. That was a forearm shiver. He just went up there and just blasts him. Look at that. That's a forearm shiver. That's not even full extension of the arm. He wasn't even using his hand. That was his elbow that it just about shoves him off with. That was impressive.
First and goal for the Browns at the 1. They bring in Janovich and 2 tight ends here. 22 personnel. Baker under center. Just give it to Nick. He's going to spin through the hole, and he's going to finish what he started. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Browns. What a start to the game. What an opening 6 minutes of this one.
Yeah, what a start indeed. Absolutely. I almost feel like that whole drive could go in the highlight reel. The whole thing was pretty electric. Gotta love it, starting with that turnover, and then offense coming true to form, really capitalizing on what the defense is doing for you. Gotta love that complimentary football right there, and really capitalizing on the opportunity. Gotta love seeing that for your Browns. And gotta love seeing the way this offense is just really clicking right out the gate.
Absolutely. And Austin's kick is up and good.
And also note the momentum meter after that interception and the very effective drive. No negative plays whatsoever. You've got a full momentum meter to start the game.
Yep, not good for the Bears to start this one, and you know that building would be juiced if this was the case. Welcome on, George.
Yeah, speaking
Browns
of juice,
just scored on their first drive.
Speaking of juice, is JOK is going to come in and make a nice special teams play, but which he did a lot of in the last week, so I like seeing that as well. Yes. But speaking of juice, got to love Kevin Stefanski and his presser calling out the Browns faithful again, saying, "Hey, we did a good job last week. We could do better. Not just on third down. We want the energy on every down when we're out there on defense." So I love that. I love hearing that from our coach. I love the fact he's coaching up the fan base and really calling for that extra presence there to bring the energy into First Energy Stadium. Gotta love that.
Absolutely. Fields drops it off to the right side. Montgomery breaks the tackle of 23, then 33, but then 43 comes and finishes him off. That is JJ3. The many levels of 3 on that side. Give it up the middle again. Montgomery fighting his way. Harrison's going to drag him down right near the line to gain. Sure, they're going to give credit of the tackle to Greg Newsome. I don't know why he has long hair. His character has like long hair dreads coming out the back of his helmet. I don't think that's what Newsome actually looks like, but I digress. Give it to him left side. Montgomery, and he's got the first down to the 33. So that settles down the lather just a little bit. You can see Mac Wilson Sr. there in on the tackle. Also, going back to that touchdown, you really saw in that overhead shot that there really wasn't much of a hole there, and Chubb got real skinny and got through into the end zone. That was a nice piece of running.
Yeah, it sure was.
Another run for Montgomery as they try to stretch it right side. You think the Bears are going to be pretty intentional trying to run the football, right? Let Justin Fields kind of ease into the game?
Yeah, I expect to see that, and then if they're going to have Justin Fields throw the ball, I expect to have them call up a bunch of plays with relatively quick releases to get quick timing routes out, get the ball out of his hands.
Fields in a shotgun on a 2nd and 9. He fires left side. He's got a receiver. Broken tackle as Ward was a little bit late, and he's got a first down. And that's the ageless one, tight end Jimmy Graham, coming across the middle there, first down for the Bears.
Yeah, James, I'm headed to a Browns-Chargers game here in SoFi Stadium where I expect the Browns fans to do the same as the Cowboys fans and quite significantly outnumber the Chargers fans there at home. So
that's an LA problem. Yeah,
it is. I mean, it's not. It was amazing. I was actually just working out at a Planet Fitness or whatever here in where I live, and they had news, they had baseball, and there was Thursday night football going on, but not a single TV had the Thursday night football game going on. I couldn't believe it.
Indeed. All right, 2nd and 9 here now. Fields in a shotgun once again. He's back to pass. He's got good time. Fires it to a wide open receiver underneath who's going to get smacked down at the line to gain, and that is Damian Williams, who came over from the Chiefs in free agency, number 8, and he does achieve the first down. Turn around again, give it up the middle to Montgomery, and he's going to get stymied after a yard or two. Now 6 touches for 25 yards. If nothing else, the running and the short passes does keep the offense off of the field for however long it can. Here comes Fields. Oh, he gets right around tack. Now he's going to take off left side 30, and he's going to slide down underneath JOK. He's going to end up getting 6 yards for all of that, but boy, Tack McKinley was right there.
Yeah, Tack probably should have had that, but you got to like that from the rookie, being sensible about it and sliding rather than taking the contact there.
Malcolm Smith, the grandpa over there, fills the A-gap nicely. No gain for David Montgomery, and the Browns defense holds. Bears will be forced to. They're going to go for it. Okay. Yeah. I was about to say kick a field goal. They're going to go for it here. Matt Nagy dialing it up here. Trying to get aggressive on the road. Back to pass. He's got a little tight end out route, a little stick concept, and a first down as Ronnie Harrison was a step behind Jimmy Graham.
Yeah, and obviously the book is in on the defense right now. Not very successful in 3rd and 4th down conversion, getting off the field. So I mean that is certainly something they would I'd expect the Bears to try to do in a game like this, knowing our struggles so far with the defense getting off the field. So that's something that's not unlikely.
Absolutely. Fields fires left side, and it's knocked away. Greg Newsome, great coverage to swat it out of the hands of Allen Robinson.
Yeah, that was beautiful coverage, perfectly splitting the hands of Allen Robinson to get that little PBU there.
And Damian Williams up the middle again. JOK all over the field to start. It's already 4 tackles for JOK here. Still in the first quarter. 3rd and goal for Fields and the Bears. Now he's going to take off. Tack chasing. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He slides down. Interesting choice to slide. It's going to set up 4th and goal from the 5. What do you do here, Kit?
You've been aggressive. It's worked so far. I'd probably go for this, but obviously the Bears are going to settle for the points. I don't know that that's the right call, though, especially in light of the conversation we just had. Even if you don't score the touchdown there, yes, it's a compressed field, so it's harder to get in from that spot. But even if you don't get it, that's putting the Browns offense in a tough position and the higher probability of a 3-and-out or getting off the field quickly with good field position. So it's actually, and the statistics and analytics will back that up. It's better to go for it there because if it's a higher upside on both sides. The other thing I would say about that too is that if that's Kevin Stefanski in that spot, you could bet your bottom dollar he's going for that for sure.
Absolutely. All right, second drive for the Browns offense. Again, they were able to get 6 or 7 rather. The first one here is going to be an out route to Hooper near the first down. Going to be a long gain of 9, 2nd and 1 coming up. Baker's going to climb underneath the center, J.C. Treader. And turn around and fire it left side. First catch of the day. Welcome back, OBJ. First down, Browns, just 5 yards, but that was enough.
Yeah, but getting him involved in the game plan early is important for him. That gets him that little bit of momentum going forward as Baker's going to take kind of an ugly sack. Again, not climbing the pocket, kind of goes backwards in the pocket, which is not where you want to go because that's where that edge rush can get around, and you're kind of taking yourself into that edge rush lane.
Yeah, Bilal Nichols, you can see, beats sort of a faux double team as Kareem Hunt kind of game up pretty quickly on his chip block there, and he gets around Joel Bitonio and sacks Baker back 19 or 2nd and 19 or back to the 30. Wonder if they'll try to get another snap off here with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the quarter break is upon us here in Cleveland. So after 1, Browns 7, Bears 3. Browns back, 2nd and 19, flip of the field now, heading away from the dog pound. Give to Nick Chubb. He takes a hard cut to the right side. Stiff arm somebody. He's going to fall forward for no gain, essentially. The old 3rd and 19. 4 verts, baby. Baker back to pass pressure coming from Mack. He heaves it deep, way deep into double coverage, and it's going to be knocked away on 3rd and 19. I guess just chuck it as deep as you can, and if it's intercepted, it's the same as a punt. In fact, the ball practically was going to be where it would have been had it been picked off. As the return by Goodwin comes up to the 23-yard line. Welcome in, everybody. Phil Nagy and Kit Nagy on Sports. Super excited to bring this one to you. We sim all the Browns games every week before the matchup actually happens. Also, stay tuned. Kit will drop his keys to the game video later tonight or tomorrow, which will be an exciting watch for sure, and that'll get us ready for the Browns game. If you'd like to chat with us during the Browns game, you can hop on our Discord channel. Here comes Justin Fields rolling again to the right side. 30, he's going to take a shot from Jackson on the way to the turf. But there is an invite link in the description of this and all of our videos to join the Discord channel if you'd like to. You can vote on the games of the week you'd like to see in addition to the Browns. And you can also chat with us during the week, between games, and then also during the actual Browns games, if that's something that you'd like to do. We had a lot of fun doing that first 2 weeks, and we're going to keep it going.
Yeah, absolutely. That's like we just took our normal text message during the games and threw it there on the Discord for everybody to join in with us, and it is a lot of fun. We enjoy that.
Indeed, another nice run there for the Bears. They're gashing the Browns a little bit on the interior of this defensive line so far. Back to pass again, fires it from the right side to the left. Here's Allen Robinson, his first catch of the game, and he's up to the 30-yard line and a first down for Allen Robinson, the second. There's a look at Baker pacing the sideline. You can tell he wants to get back out there, not happy with the way that last drive ended for his offense. It's an interesting idea, Wendell. I guess it just depends on how much time Kid has and how much he feels prepared to talk about that.
Keys to the game for the Buckeyes?
Yeah.
Possibly. We'll see if I've got enough time to put something like that together, but I'm not.
I mean, it's Akron. Just
right.
Go out there and don't all get hurt on the way to the game, and you should be fine.
And don't play down to their level. I mean, you have to play. Yeah. You have to play. Like you're Ohio State and have all the talent, which is the case. And then the other big piece too is the defense has got to be better. Just straight up, the defense has to be better. And
my guess is it's going to be McCord. We'll see both of them, but we'll get to see the true freshman because they're going to hold Stroud out. So kind of be interesting. I'm not sure why they felt the need to make it a primetime game, but it is what it is. Here's Fields to the back corner of the end zone and swatted away by not Denzel because he's right there. I don't know who that was then. Delpit maybe. 20-something swatted it away in the corner of the end zone. 2nd and 10. Turn around, give it to Montgomery up the middle. Will be met in the hole and dragged down. Sione Taki there in the run stop. 3rd and 6. Yeah, Akron's not just a MAC team; they're like a bad MAC team.
Yeah. Yes.
So it should be a bludgeoning. I think the spread's 40. Like you take the spread all day on that one.
Oh yeah.
3rd and 6. Oh, what a big hit by Clowney. He's going to chase him down. I think it's Jordan Elliott and Clowney. They're each going to get a halfer on that one. 2nd and back to the 24. A huge play on 3rd down.
Yeah, beautifully done there. I mean, Justin Fields is not slow, as we all know, as Buckeyes fans, and they managed to track him down there in the backfield as he's trying to escape the pocket. But nicely done there in pursuit from both Clowney and from Elliott, who really initiated and got there first. But you have to give them both a lot of credit for winning off their blocks first and then getting to the quarterback in pursuit.
Absolutely. There you go. Auburn beat Akron by 50 in week 1. There you go, James. All right. Welcome in, Dion. I have no idea what virtual Joe Woods is doing in this game. And even when we were in coach mode, we didn't call the defensive plays either. So even then, I couldn't have told you what we would be in.
No, though we did have a playbook that we had built for the defense to
Correct.
see more of the dime package, nickel package stuff. A little bit heavier emphasis on that, which we do expect to see from the real Browns, and we'll see probably more of that this week as Delpit had a great week one and
Yes.
or first week in the NFL, and you have to expect, especially after Kevin Stefanski goes, we're gonna have to carve out more of a role for him, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
you know that's a good sign.
Absolutely. Here's a 2nd and 6. He's going to fire to the right side. I think Njoku is the target. Can't see the player getting up, though. Oh, it's going to be Higgins again. Excuse me. 3rd and inches here for the Browns. Baker back to pass. He's going to fire into traffic, and it's swatted away. And on 4th and inches, are they going to think about it? Nope. Gillen right back out there.
Well, again, Stefanski goes for this for sure on 4th and inches, and in fact, he doesn't call a pass play like that unless he is going for it on 4th. That'd have been a run for sure if they're looking to convert it there on 3rd, and if they're thinking, we'll just go for it on 4th, assuming it's close, then they may break out that pass as a tendency breaker, but there's no way you'd see a pass like that followed by a punt.
Indeed. Live playbook, live schmlaybook. All right, here's Fields now. He's going to throw on the run into some traffic and incomplete and over the head of his intended receiver. Brings up a 2nd and 10. 8:15 to go. Feels like the half is kind of flying by. Not a lot of incompletions here. He's going to fire right side. It's caught. Oh, look at that swat. Look at Denzel just swatted out of his hands. What a play there against Darnell Mooney, the wide receiver.
Yeah, it was like a volleyball spike. That was awesome. He went up and high-pointed the ball, but swats it out, and that actually is a good technique. If you can't come away with the ball for sure, hitting it down so that it hits the turf so no receiver has a chance at it is the way to go.
Absolutely. Here's Fields throwing on the run. He's got a receiver over the middle. It's Allen Robinson. First down to the 40. Call it the 41. And a nice throw and catch there. That gets Fields over 100 yards in the half. Call it a $119 on that one. Maybe some broken coverage or something there. It seemed like he was awfully wide open.
So, Dion, I am not playing any fantasy, although I've found I've been giving frequent fantasy advice for many that are, because there are a lot of folks that come to me with questions about fantasy and who they should start and who do I think is going to be good in various situations. Lots of folks that I work with who know that I, do a lot of NFL research as a result of this gig here, which I thoroughly enjoy, of course. But so as a result, no, I'm not playing fantasy personally, but I do give out a lot of fantasy advice.
Dion, I'm in a couple leagues I've been in for a while, and occasionally I'll do some DraftKings here or there. Pay a couple dollars for a chance to win 150 grand if I strike the perfect lineup kind of a thing. But that's about it. All right, a 3rd and 8 here. Let's see if the Browns can get off the field. They're eager to score. Pressure coming quickly. Looks like a screen. They're going to get it to Williams. He's on the left. He's got the first down to the 50. He's going to get met and break a tackle and into Browns territory. So a rare 3rd down where the screen pass works perfectly, and a first down for the Bears.
Yeah, they caught him in a bit of a blitz look there, and that's why that works in that spot as they're coming off the edge with the linebacker. But I don't expect Joe Woods to be doing a lot of that in the third down spots. Not really his style. If he's going to do it, more likely with a strong safety or a nickel corner coming off the edge, kind of like we saw Delpit with that great sack in the Houston game.
Well, another run for David Montgomery, just right up. They've been very successful right between the tackles, the defensive tackles, that is, right down Broadway. Browns need to shut that down.
Well, and that's really where the Browns defense has been excelling so far, has been in the run defense. It's been the pass defense they've struggled some with, but I don't expect that to be so much of a problem for the Browns in the real game. Montgomery is a very good running back, but I expect that the Browns' run defense is also going to have a good shot at shutting him down.
He gets to the edge pretty effortlessly there. JJ3 makes the tackle, but another big run and a first down. And how quickly that giant momentum meter that was all Browns is back down to status quo here. Let's see if they can turn it around. It's going to be picked again. It's Denzel for another one. And he's up the middle. He's breaking a tackle, and now he's going to go down at the 20. Browns football. Denzel does it again. 2 picks today.
Yeah, what a game Denzel is having. That was just so clutch right there as he just makes a break on the ball really far away from it, but sees it coming, has his eyes in the backfield and reads it all the way, just takes it away beautifully, undercuts the route, and then does some nice work breaking tackles, as he works his way back upfield. But gotta love the way that this defense and specifically Denzel Ward are playing, obviously making up for his not as stellar performance in week 2.
Indeed. All right, here is the 13 personnel again. They're going to run it, stretch it to the right side, outside zone look, and Chubb's actually going to lose a yard there to Sean Gibson, former Brown.
Yeah, Dion, I think you're going to see. I think Dion. Sorry to interrupt there, Phil. But Dion, I think you will see more of that press man coverage. Especially the biggest part of that is they really weren't getting, breaking guys out of their, they're trying to play some press man, but then they weren't really getting the jam at the line, and then just letting receivers have free release off the line. That's going to come with a little bit as the defense kind of settles into their roles a little bit more. I think they're going to get coached up this week, so you'll see. I think you'll see more of that here in week 3 because that was definitely something they're going to try to clean up off the film. I think you'll see better coverage out of this unit in week 3.
So another run for no gain here. Brown's virtual running game is kind of virtually ground to a halt. And now Baker's going to chuck this one deep, and it's tipped, and it's going to be caught. No, he dropped it, but he was out of bounds anyway. So I don't like that the only option on 3rd and long is to chuck it deep. And especially
3rd and 11, run across or run a deep dig, run there's flood concepts. There's all kinds of things that'll get you 11 yards. I mean, that's hardly a let's just 4 verts default chuck it downfield type scenario. That's horrible. So I really dislike the game plan mechanics.
Since the first drive, I have been pretty unimpressed with the play calling to this point by the sim.
Yes, indeed. Hey, welcome in, Chris G. Good to have you back.
In. Here's Fields. He's going to chuck it deep into traffic this time, and it's going to be caught, but he's out of bounds. Greg Newsome was able to just sort of ride him a little bit, get him to be out of bounds when he caught the football. Here they go, setting up another screen, and he's just going to throw it at the feet. It looks like the receiver actually, it was the lineman who fell down. He was the one who was closest to catching it now, 3rd and 10. Go Browns, welcome in, Kevin. Browns are up 7-6 with about 3:36 here to go. Fields on the run.
Miles just bullying his tackle.
It deep. Oh, man, all these deep balls are crazy.
It is crazy.
Swatted away again by the Browns defense and a punt upcoming. This is not getting overly realistic with all these just Hail Mary passes.
No, it's terrible, but I do love what I saw from Miles on that play as Miles just throws his tackle to the ground. It was like a reverse pancake right there. It was embarrassing for that tackle.
Yes. Yeah, for sure, Wendell. It would be nice to see that return to that. Maybe Justin Fields will help that come back to life.
Yeah,
over the course of the next decade.
And they've won the last 3 matchups, so we have a little bit of
Chubb
to settle.
From the 50 to the 45 to the 40. Can he get the corner? He's going to push a defender out of bounds, but there he is, finally 32 yards strong. We needed that one.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Shake some things up here for the Browns offense with Nick Chubb completely untouched through that hole. Look at that.
Yeah, that was gorgeous. Just what you want to see for this run game. That'll open up some more holes, and it's effective both for the run and the pass game as well as the play action pass. There's lots of potential that runs like that can open up.
Absolutely. They're going to give it to Chubb again, inside zone up the middle, bullying his way across the 30 to the 29. Nice run there, 5-yard gain, Nicholas Chubb. Little pistol look here. And they're going to give it to Chubb left side. He looks a little sluggish. He looks like he's running sort of slow. He's going to lose another yard there.
Yeah, it looked like maybe they've got him like a little bit of stamina drain there.
Perhaps.
He's like a little tired. Which is not something you expect to see out of the real Nick Chubb because that dude looks like he can run forever.
Indeed. All right, we've reached the 2-minute warning here. Browns again driving up 7-6. They had such a bang to open the game with a pick of Justin Fields, and then about 4 plays later, a touchdown. And now Baker's going to fire right side, and it's just dropped.
Wow, that was
Demetric Felton.
That was a bad drop. That's very unlike Demetric Felton, whose hands are really fantastic, as we've seen again and again. Both in preseason as well as last week, where he was electric for these Browns. As they're going to fake
big field goal. Keenum, he's got a receiver. 10, 5. It's an offensive lineman touchdown. Jack Conklin. Let's go.
Holy cow.
Stefanski a preeper. Let's run a fake field goal. Case Keenum to Jack Conklin. He was wide open. Touchdown, Browns.
And I do believe that's the ultimate what is happening moment. Look at those hands.
I thought it was Harrison Bryant. He looked so smooth in his cuts. Jack Conklin catching better than Demetric Felton.
Wow.
Touchdown Browns on a fake field goal.
Wow. That's going in the highlight reel in case you were wondering.
It's Keenum. That's right. Welcome back, Keenum. You're not playing running back, though. Oh, my. But you are going to get on the stat sheet. Oh, man. He was, Owen. You're right. He was moving fast.
Yes.
Look
yes,
at
indeed.
him. Unbelievable. Oh, Dion with the deep dive. Conklin was a tight end in high school. So there you go. Love it. That's why our fans are that's why our subs are the best.
Absolutely.
Unreal. All right, well, how about that to get some things going? 1:50 to go. Browns will get the second half kick. Can they get a stop here, or will the Bears be able to shut them down? They're going to fire right side on the run again. Justin Fields. That's Mooney, who catches the football, his first catch of the day. They really like Mooney. Part of the reason they traded Anthony Miller down to Houston was because of the development of Darnell Mooney, second-year player. That's right. That's right, Chris G. They give it and take it away. Here comes Fields again. He's rolling. He's across the line. What's he? Oh, that's going to be illegal throwing. Across the line of scrimmage and almost picked again as he chucked it into double coverage. But there's an illegal forward pass.
Well, that's a beautiful spot for the defense to be in. Obviously, you'll take the penalty here, but had Denzel come away with his hat trick pick there, that'd have been a perfect time to decline and take the result of the play.
Absolutely. That's right. Exactly right, Paul. Andrew Berry loves Conklin's versatility. It's just analytics.
That's
all
right.
It is. Right side. He's got Jimmy Graham, and he's going to be hit out of bounds hard by Greg Newsome, a 3rd and 8 here with 1:32 to go. That ball going out of bounds also stops the clock, and the Browns haven't had to use any timeouts yet. Can they get a stop? Pressure coming, free rusher, but he's got a man. It's Robinson. First down across the 50, and now they go no huddle. The Bears haven't called any timeouts either. So first down converted. Here he goes. Look at Clowney. Get around his right tackle and throw him to the ground. Sacked back to the 43, and then they're going to go ahead and call timeout.
Yeah, what a clutch sack that was. What a time for Clowney to just absolutely manhandle his assignment there and come up for a big sack out on the outside.
Here it is, 2nd and 21. Pressure coming. Miles is getting home, and he's going to sack him back to the 38. And another timeout. I think maybe the Browns called this timeout. No, it was the Bears again, so they're going to try to save clock for a 3rd and 26. My guess is they'll just hand it off up the middle because that's the kind of logic that Madden has to be safe, and they do, and now the Browns will call their first timeout, and they should get decent field position with 2 timeouts. Maybe they can get themselves into McLaughlin range. Maybe more.
Yeah, never know. Certainly a good time to be aggressive here with 50 seconds left.
Indeed, a little fair catch called for and made by Demetric Felton. See, he can catch that one. At the 22, all right, 2 timeouts from the 22. Really an opportunity to open up the game here with a touchdown and the second half kick coming, so that would be functionally a triple dip with the previous touchdown. But we won't get ahead of ourselves just yet. Baker, back to pass, surveying, fires a dart across the 35, nearing the 40s, tackled, and they called timeout immediately. First down catch. Again, couldn't get a chance to see. Oh, it was Demetric Felton who caught that. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Slot receiver.
Beautiful play call there, and nice clock management. 41 seconds, well done.
Baker back to pass. He's going to chuck it deep again. Deep to the left side. He's got Beckham. He got it. The 10. 5 touchdown. Oh, Beckham. Oh, my. Welcome back, OBJ. Woo.
Wow.
Baker threw this ball from the 26 yards line. We're going to get the next-gen stats. Air yardage of 64 yards. Beckham high points it in front of the corner and waltzes into the end zone. Unreal.
Yeah, this has been just a wild finish to this first half. You gotta be impressed with how that went. Speaking of being aggressive, that's like the the epitome as they hit Felton on a beautiful kind of post route there, or flag route on the outside, and then as they're right after that hit a quick timeout and then airmails it down to Beckham, who makes just a kind of a circus catch there to really beautifully. Defender can't keep up with it. Beckham keeps the ball and strolls right into the end zone. That was awesome.
That was awesome. Welcome in, Joey. He absolutely mossed him. That's incredible pull out of you. And then, hi, Karen. Welcome in. That's okay. You're late. Go Browns. We're glad you're here. All right. Did they score too soon?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Not with the Bears. Not with the Bears offense.
Okay. 30 seconds remaining here. Call it 32. Back to pass Fields. He'll dump it off over the middle, and JOK just waiting to sit on top of Damian Williams, the running back. They're not going to call their third timeout, but they are going to run another play. Back to pass, and Fields will dump it off to the right side, and Mooney's going to get a shot from Ronnie Harrison. And that's all she wrote for the first half. What a way to start and then a way to end the half for the Browns. Incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. First drive, last drive was just some of the best football we've seen out of these Sim Browns. Really, really awesome to watch. And the defense really coming up in a big ways and spots too. I mean, it's been really fun to watch them also. Denzel with 2 massive picks and really
sacks,
and then that whole fake field goal ridiculousness to Conklin. I mean, so much fun in this one.
Indeed. All right, trips to the left side for Baker. We're at the beginning of the second half. He's going to fire over the middle and just out of the outstretched arms of the receiver.
Yeah, Baker doesn't miss that pass. I mean, he is leading the NFL in percentage, completion percentage, as he was 90% last week.
Look at Chubb, little wheel route to the right side, all the way down to the 45. He was wide open and just ran straight.
Yeah, Chris G, we absolutely love this look for the Browns. It's so classic, and if you've heard the rumors out there that once they go with the NFL fully allows teams to change their helmets, look out, because a white helmet with the numbers for the true classic look is probably not far behind for these Browns.
All right, trips to the left side again here for Baker on a 1st and 10. He's back to pass. He fires over the middle, and it's caught and then dropped by Beckham. He took contact from the defender, but I still think Beckham probably brings that one in.
Oh, yeah, Beckham for sure makes that catch. There's no way he drops that.
Back to pass. Baker, a little square out look. He's got it. I believe that's Felton again for 7. It is Felton, his second catch, and he does have a drop, of course. Now there's a screen. Dino, it's going to work. 40, 35, 30, first down, and Kareem Hunt is tripped up at the 27. It barely worked, but it worked.
Yeah, barely, especially because the positioning of where the blockers were and Hunt out on the outside. Baker really had to squeeze it out there to get it to him, but does manage to get it over the defenders in his face and just outside enough for Hunt to take advantage of it, and then the blockers downfield did the rest from there.
I saw a guy on the ground. I thought that was the intended receiver, and I was like, oh, no, don't throw it. But it was actually Wills who had fallen down. He maybe could have gotten more had Wills stayed on his feet. Turn around, give it to Nick Chubb. He's going to go through the hole up to the 20-yard line. Nick Chubb, just his 8th carry.
Yeah, but a beautiful
have a few more than that.
Beautiful read on that run there as he recognizes the opportunity for his bang cut, takes advantage of it right away, and gets upfield for 8 or 7, really.
Indeed. Baker back to pass now. Lots of time. He's going to fire to the corner of the end zone and out of the back of the end zone. So just getting rid of that one now. 3rd and 3. Live to play another down. Don't take any silly sacks there.
Yeah, and he does look sharp, but what's crazy about it is he doesn't even look nearly as sharp as the real Baker does. That's what's insane, especially with the completion percentages through the roof right now.
I agree. Here's a fire to the right side. He's got his man. First down yardage. And I don't think that's actually a timeout. I think that's a challenge from Chicago. There comes. Challenging. Did DPJ get that left toe in?
I think he did. I think he's got this. So
he is
there's the ball catch,
yes.
And there's the drag. He's got them both in with control. That's a catch, and DPJ certainly is going to win that. So that'll be a lost timeout, early lost timeout there on the poor challenge from Chicago.
There it is, loss of timeout. First down, Browns at the 11. How about that throw and catch, DPJ? First time we've called his name today. Turn around, run it to the left side. Here's Nick Chubb. He's got some space. There's a bank cut and a touchdown. Nick Chubb. Browns take another score to the house. Chubby time in the end zone.
Yeah, I can't stop the Chubber Not. Gotta love his ability in just space like that. He is so good with the ball in his hands in space. Just give him a little bit to work with. His vision is impressive. Defender misses a tackle there. And even if he had been on a good line to make the tackle on Chubb, Chubb probably breaks it.
Absolutely. Really nice play there. If you have a chance to watch the replay, Austin Hooper just kind of not even a real block, just sort of gets in the way of the defensive lineman long enough to let Chubb get around him. And then he goes to the second level and sort of does the same to Roquan Smith, the middle linebacker, who can't pursue.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just, again, you don't got to pancake him. You just get in the way a little bit and slows him down, and Chubb can do the rest, which it is there now. 28-6 Browns.
Yeah, and that's something that this coaching staff and for all the position groups on offense really have been harping on, and you can see the buy-in from all the players, the wide receivers, the linemen, the tight end, all of them, even the other running backs, and even Baker Mayfield. You've seen them get downfield, just either make a block or get in the impede the progress of enough to give Chubb and Hunt some space. And man, when they do that, that's how this offense really makes its money in the run game.
Absolutely. Here's a handoff up the middle to David Montgomery. He's had a pretty solid game. Is this kind of the worst possible scenario for the Bears, right? Getting down big, and then you're just going to have to let Fields chuck it all day and take a bunch of shots.
Absolutely. This is the D line. Look out for the demolition dogs here, because they're going to feast in this situation, especially with the O line as soft as they are. They're not great, and then Fields is young and gonna probably hold on to the ball more than he should, and there's gonna be a lot of problems with that for this offense. This is the last place they want to be. And welcome in LCC, and yes, Chubb Crunch is still out there. It's just they've got so much demand for it that
it's kind of backed up.
They can't keep up with the demand. The supply is not able to keep up with the demand. It's been easily outstripped the second place now.
Flutie Flakes.
Yeah, Flutie Flakes, second place breakfast cereal, sports-related breakfast cereal of all time.
I think it's like a sports-related food item of any kind.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's not just cereal. Yeah.
So very quickly took over first, and has looked back. It's been the reaction to Chubb Crunch has been spectacular. I mean, go figure. Browns fans are the best in the business, I think.
Slightly insane.
Yeah.
Slightly insane for our team.
Yeah.
I bought 2 boxes. I still got one. It's pretty solid cereal.
Yep. So
but it makes me feel like Nick Chubb every time I eat it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and I love go back and watch Chubb's response to just how in his pressers, like his response to the fan base and how supportive they've been of that, and just his genuine thanks for it. It's been awesome to see. I really have to appreciate the way that has all come together.
Absolutely. All right, another first down for the Browns was Kareem Hunt doing. Now Baker's going to fire it to Hunt, and he doesn't give him enough space to go upfield. Just a 2-yard gain there. Yeah, I agree, Owen. It tastes fine. It's good. It's a good cereal. Baker again going to dump it off to Kareem right near the line to gain. He's going to go out 1 yard short, sets up a 3rd and 1. Bring in those tight ends now, 13 personnel for Baker and the Browns, but somebody moved.
So I believe
sat up.
Yeah, it was odd. LCC, I believe you can still order it, but it's on delay right now in terms of it'll take you a while to actually get your hands on it.
Yes, there's a website that you go to order it. I'll look it back up. We'll look it up here for you in a minute. And they're going to fire it to the left side right at the line to gain is Beckham, and he catches it for the first down. I actually have it for breakfast, James. I don't eat it during the Browns games. I guess I could. That would be next level, I suppose.
It would work for me. My Browns games.
Oh, ball's out. Picked up by the Bears. I think Baker was in the middle of throwing it when he took that hit. That's going to be a fumble. Bears football, good field position.
That would work for me out here on the West Coast. My Browns games.
That's true.
Your 1 o'clock for me is a 10 a.m. start. It's a 10 a.m. kick.
It's true. For me, it has less to do about the time of the day and more what else I'm eating or drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a big Beerios kind of guy. I'm not a big, let's have a beer and some cereal.
Right.
Ocho Cinco had a cereal. I didn't even know. Hey, Cassius, welcome in. Yes, we hope that they whip him like this as well, as there's going to throw it to Robinson to the right side. And he's got a first down inside the 30 again off that fumble from Baker Mayfield trying to throw the football. It just got knocked out on his way to the ground. Not an incomplete pass, apparently. Let's fire it to the right side. It's going to be picked off by JJ3.
Oh, what a pick!
And
what a pick that was!
First down and 99 for the Browns.
Wow!
Oh my.
Wow, that was awesome. What a play from JJ3 here, just in beautiful coverage, and comes across the field to make the play.
Oh,
I think he was actually. It should be a touchback. He's inside of the end zone as well.
Well, maybe the ball was across the line. I don't know, but his toes definitely are in. That was an incredible play by JJ3.
Yeah, that was
Keith.
That was
First
wild.
and 99.9 here for the Browns. Look where Treader has that ball. It's literally 1 inch past the paint. And unbeknownst to everybody in the planet, the Browns are going to throw out of this. Baker gets hit, and it's going to be picked off. What in the wide, wide world of sports is happening right now?
No, that is not a spot to throw the ball. That was, I mean, you run the ball there. That's odd. Especially you've got Nick Chubb, you've got the best O-line in the business. What are you doing?
And that's Gibson, the safety, that goes up high and grabs it. What a weird play there.
That was weird. Hey, Keith, welcome in. Go Browns.
Jashaun Gibson, former Brown, of course. All right, well, there you go. Turnovers will do that. They'll get your opponent an opportunity to get themselves right back in the game, and Justin Fields has just that. Here's an out route to Jimmy Graham, and Troy Hill brings him down immediately. And Baker Mayfield telling jokes on the sideline. I'm not sure that would be happening after an interception, but
yeah, no.
Good try, Madden. Good try. Fields again in a shotgun now. And he fires a deep corner of the end zone and over everybody's head. Hits the cameraman, though. 3rd and 5. Here he goes. Now he's going to throw on the run. It's going to be picked off again. And it's Ronnie Harrison this time. Oh, my. The turnover's coming fast and furious now. 4th interception of the game for Justin Fields.
Yeah, having a rough day out here as this defense is really just feasting. And you gotta appreciate their vision and ability to spot where the ball is going, and in great position to make plays.
Nice big run by Chubb on first down. I'm not sure why we couldn't see that on the previous first down, and that's that danger, right? He's rolling to the right. He throws back across his body. He's trying to make a play, and it's picked off.
Yep, it sure is.
That's why they teach the quarterbacks not to make that play.
Yep.
And then people like Mahomes make it look like it's easy and effortless, and then I wonder how many high school kids are trying to make that throw like Mahomes are right now.
Right, it's just like the OBJ effect, where everybody wants to catch one-handed because of OBJ and what he's done, where you really shouldn't go and try to make one-handed catches because that's not the best way to catch the ball.
Absolutely. 2nd and 7. Baker's going to fire it over the middle. First down, David Njoku. That's going to get Baker over the 200-yard mark here in this football game. Again, would like to see it without that pick and without that fumble that he took on the previous drive, or 2 drives ago. Now he's going to go a little tight end drag route. That's Hooper for 7, and now Nick Chubb is into the zone. That's lovely. And they give it to Nick Chubb. He's going to kind of get stuck on the back of his lineman, and then Roquan Smith brings him to the ground. Just a 1-yard gain, 3rd and 2. Baker back to pass. He's got time. He's got a little dig route from the left side, and it's caught by Rashard Higgins. His 3rd of the day. First down, Browns up to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, that was pretty. Baker just threw him open there in that spot as he put it on the inside where Hollywood had to come break off his route to come get it, but that allowed him to make that catch away from the defender. Nicely done from Baker.
Indeed. Here's the throw to the left side and dropped. A weird drop by DPJ. I don't think that's real either.
Nope.
2nd and 10 now. Give a delayed handoff up the middle. Kareem Hunt past the 35. 3rd and 6 upcoming here. Yeah, I'm not sure, James. I mean, if they get down and he's got to throw all afternoon, I don't think 4 picks is inconceivable.
No, I think it's very possible, especially because, yes, he's had a week to practice, but he's young.
Sure.
And part of the I'll get into this here after this play, actually.
All right, here's a fire to the right side. Coming back to the football, DPJ makes a man miss past the 20. He's going to get dragged down at the 16. Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Yeah, it was awesome from DPJ. But no, what I was going to say there is you got to remember with Justin Fields and really all of the Ohio State products, when you've got for the quarterback anyway, when you've got the talent that Ohio State does in the receiver room, the talent on the O-line, especially against the lesser talents of most of the other teams that they play against, they don't have to be, super. They can sit there and hold on to the ball for long periods of time, and they can do a bunch of things you just can't do at the NFL level. And I think they start to build some bad habits. That's what we saw from Haskins. It's something that I think that could plague Justin Fields for a while. Take nothing away from Justin Fields. Great player. I think he's going to be excellent in the NFL, but it could be a little while as a rookie before he's fully at the NFL level because of some of the disadvantage that I think he's at Ohio State and the level of competition he's playing against versus the blue chip players around him.
Indeed. So Baker going to throw short of the line to gain, and 4th and 6 is the result. So Chase McLaughlin trots out onto the field to extend the Browns' lead, headed into the dog pound. That one's up and in 31-6 now here as we start to trickle towards the end of the 3rd quarter. Browns have this one well in hand, as we hope that they do.
Yeah, James. I think Haskins comes with some other issues, which I think starts with work ethic for him. That he doesn't seem to put in, from what I've seen and read about him. He doesn't seem to put in the effort level that you really need to have at the NFL. He hasn't learned how to be a true pro yet.
Yeah, I'll say he's also super young.
He is very young, and he could get there. He could be very, very good down the road. But keep in mind, for him that just because he hasn't figured it out yet doesn't mean he won't.
Absolutely. Especially if Ben's decline gets aggressive. I'm not sure if Dwayne or Mason gives them a better chance, but I would assume he would get a chance.
Oh, yeah. No, I think, and they're looking to develop him. There's a reason why they picked him up. They think they've got something there that they can work with, and if that's the case, I mean, there are few organizations that are as well equipped to really bring young talent along as the Steelers. They've done it for years and years.
Here comes Fields. He's going to take off, but he's going to slide down short of the line to gain. Unfortunately, he'll be 2 yards short, and they'll punt the football. Not great awareness there from the simulating gods. All right, 1st and 10, 7 seconds to go. Excited to have you on, everybody. Appreciate it. A nice number of watchers with us here today. So we know the Browns are always the favorite choice, but we appreciate you being on with us here. Phil Nagy and Kit Nagy joining you. 1 quarter of play left. Browns up big here. Looks like a beautiful day in the land. Hope we can dial that up for you. Owen, who said you're going. George, of course, who said he's going. So we're excited again to have you on. We appreciate it very much. And let's finish this one off strong.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here comes Chubb breaking a tackle, breaking another tackle, and about 4 Bears are going to drag him down at the 29-yard line. Sets up 3rd and 5. Still not in full chew clock mode, at least with the clock just yet. Baker now in trouble, now shuffling. Hey, threw it away. And there was much rejoicing. I'd rather have him throw it to somebody on the field, but hey, at least he's not taking a big sack needlessly.
Yeah, just hopefully no hapless minstrels being eaten.
That's right. Such a great quote.
Yes, indeed.
There was much rejoicing. Yay. All right, 31-6 Fields back out there, ace formation in a shotgun. Fields trying to go right. Clowney is going to get out of the grasp of Clowney and throw it short to his tight end. The whole thing will result in a 2-yard gain, but it was adventurous to get there as Clowney's going to miss a sack. And then he throws it.
That's not happening.
Graham.
I'm sorry, Madden, but that's unlikely. Clowney finishes 100% of the time on that.
Oh, here comes Tack. He gets around. The right tackle is just getting abused in this one now. 5 sacks for the Browns and a 3rd and 20 upcoming. Hey, Rick, welcome on.
And this is a really bad spot for Justin Fields to be in. You don't want to be in 3rd and 20s, especially with even a 4-man rush could probably get there in time in the long length you're going to have to hold it.
Hit as he throws, and it's actually going to be caught by his receiver because of how short it ended up being. But he will be a yard short. Goodwin had to come all the way back for that wobbler. Just not going to get the first down. Look at Malik McDowell hitting him right as he throws. And then he comes back to the football nicely. And then takes a shot from Denzel Ward. They're going to go for it here, 4th and 1.
Yeah, they kind of have to with this scoreline. But that right there was a clinic on why coming back to the ball is so important for these receivers. You're really saving your quarterback when he underthrows like that.
They're going to pitch it outside, and JJ3 blows it up way in the backfield. Turnover on downs. First down, Browns.
Yeah, great to see this defense get off the field in a short 4th and short situation like that. That's really important going forward for the momentum of that unit.
Indeed. Kareem Hunt left side for 2. He takes a shot from Roquan Smith, but is able to hold on to the football.
So, James, it's not in Madden 22, we haven't seen it be quite as, shuffle sack directly, just shuffling backwards. They run backwards sometimes into the into the rush lane
usually
around
they're
the
trying
edge.
to get out of the pocket, yeah.
Right, but they're usually running, not just shuffling backwards. Now, I would like to see the quarterbacks more consistently climb the pocket because they don't seem to do that enough. And I would also love to see them stop throwing the ball when well past the line of scrimmage because that also seems to be a thing here in Madden 22. Also, as Kareem Hunt picks up a really nice first down with a beast mode run.
It was very Chubb-like as he just shoves Roquan Smith out of the way. Watch this replay here.
Yeah, that was fun.
Kind of a low snap. Good play by Baker to get it into his gut still, and he got sort of shoves him out of the way. You're gonna get a good look at it right here. Ooh, just sit down, kid. First down, Browns, and well. On the previous play, at least, they were chewing the clock. This one, they're not anymore. Setting up a screen to the right side. It's Felton, but he's going to get tackled immediately by the safety, Gibson. That one was not blocked particularly well or set up particularly well. Tashawn Gibson gets over there for the tackle for loss. But at least it wasn't a 3rd down screen.
Right, no, and we actually saw a first down screen from our Browns. So that is the thing, 1st or 2nd down, but I don't expect to see a lot of those on 3rd down.
Watch out, pressure coming up the middle, and it's Khalil Mack. First time we've called his name all game, and he's going to sack Baker back to the 22. He got there in a hurry. The next-gen stat, you can see just kind of pushed Conklin out of the way, came inside. There was a big gap between Conklin and Teller, and Baker has no chance.
Yeah, in some ways, in this position in the red zone, actually, that opens up more space for this offense. This is an offense that can absolutely take advantage of it, so this may be advantage Brown here. We'll see what happens, unless they hand it off.
Or we'll just give it to Kareem Hunt, but he's going to break tackle, or Nick Chubb, and he's up to the 15. So he gets a few of the yards back, and they will probably be content to stroll Chase McLaughlin out there.
Yeah, no, I don't see that as very likely for the Browns. Again, I know you're up 31-6 in that spot. They don't have to be aggressive, but it's just not within, that's just not by design how Stefanski or anybody on this, front office for the Browns are. They're very much aggressive at all times, and you would expect them to take a shot there, especially since they don't make it. You're still in field goal range.
34-6 now. Browns comfortably leading here. Justin Fields back to pass once again here from the shotgun formation. He's got some time. He's going to fire right side. He's got his receiver Darnell Mooney, and maybe he's going to get tackled with a face mask to boot. And that is going to be the call on the Browns, despite him pointing the wrong way. Ronnie Harrison Jr., the guilty party. Extra 15 yards, and they're already on to the Browns' 45.
Man, I was really hoping they were going to have that fully sorted out here for 22, but apparently that's still a dumb glitch too.
Field square left side, just a little overthrown of Allen Robinson, incomplete.
And you would honestly think the coding for that wouldn't be too hard to have right.
Right. Watch out, Fields. Here he goes. Miles just shoves him 4 yards backwards. Sack number 2 for Miles. I will put him in the zone as well.
Yeah, I mean he'll get forward progress on that, but still, that was Miles just showing Justin Fields what's up. Welcome to the league.
Absolutely. Fields now with pressure. All 3 Brown rushers, and he throws it 6 yards out of bounds. They're going to go for it on 4th and 17. Really, all you can do. Back to pass. Fields. He's going to chuck it deep. Back of the end zone, it's picked off again, Denzel! How about a hat trick for the Warden? Let's go!
Yeah, hat trick indeed, and this one, in fact, will be a touchback, as the last one should have been. But I have to say, that was, you feel like you got to go for it there on 4th down, and this is effectively like a punt with the interception, but you never want to put your rookie in a position where he's throwing effectively his 5th interception on the game. That's not a good spot to be in as a rookie. Talk about a bit of a psychological blow going in, coming out of this game. That's going to hurt for, he's going to have to get his mind right after this one, and sometimes it's hard to do as a rookie.
Indeed. All right, we finally, I think, have achieved full chew clock mode. Here comes Hunt, puts his foot in the ground. He's got some more yards and a first down up near the 40. 16-yard gain for Kareem Hunt. First down, Browns. 22 personnel now, double tight ends left side. Janovich. I haven't seen a lot of Janovich today.
Nope, sure haven't.
They're going to give it to Kareem right up the middle, and he's going to get bottled up after a short gain of 2. Janovich remains into the game. Now they flip it over to the other side. Double tight ends to the right. Give it to Kareem again, battering his way up the middle, past the 40, near the 45. Call it the 45. 3rd and 3. Back to the 13 personnel now. Janovich goes out, bring in the 3rd tight end. Kareem Hunt, stretch left side. Can he get around the corner? He can. 50. Oh, nice hit there in the defensive backfield, but he's got a first down. Browns. That'll keep the clock and the chains moving.
Yeah, it's exactly what you want here for this Browns offense. You want them in that shoe clock mode, and you want them consistently going forward, 3 or 4 yards or maybe a few more. And if you can continue to pick up first downs driving down the field, this is exactly what you want at a position. Anytime you're even up in a game like this, but especially up a lot, this is what you're looking for. They burn out all that clock and come away with that win.
Absolutely. So Kareem Hunt gets a breather. They'll just give it to Nick Chubb, who's in the zone, and he's up the middle, and he's bullying his way for another 4 to 5 yards as well. 2nd and a short 7. And again, for us, we can't, because we're not in coach mode, we can't do like, the Browns are more traditionally like, give a guy a drive and then another guy a drive. So we just sort of formation sub Kareem Hunt into about half of the formations, and then Nick Chubb is in about half of the maybe like 60% of the formations. So it's not just always shotgun means Kareem Hunt and things like that. And it does a decent job with the balance. It's a nice catch by Felton, but they're going to say that he was out of bounds.
Yeah, it looked like he couldn't quite get his feet in bounds coming down with it. Nice catch, though.
Yep, really nice catch. All right, a nice long field goal attempt here for Chase. 58-yard attempt for McLaughlin. Can he boot this one in? It's long enough, and it's good! Chase McLaughlin from 58. My, oh, my.
Yeah, you'd love to have him, make one, especially into the dog pound like that, where he's got the,
that's the other end.
Or sorry, that is the wrong end. So, but if you'd love having him do that though in first energy and put one through, especially long distance, because that's a confidence builder.
Yes, there might be a game someday where you need that from him. This is not the game at 37-6 now. The Browns up by 31 here with 3:31 to go in the game. Justin Fields, black and blue in this one. Although here's a nice drag route across the middle to Marquise Goodwin. They're going to pick up about 14 and a first down. But look at that stat line, 248, 5 picks for Justin Fields.
Yeah, that's ugly.
Screen to the left side, Damian Williams. He's got some blockers, but he runs away from them, and therefore the Browns will be able to tackle him short of the first down yard line, 2nd and 1. It's a case of running past your blockers and negating their purpose. Play action across the middle, and it's almost picked off again. JJ3 about had his second one. That would have been a 6-burger for Fields.
Yeah, no, he'd have walked into the end zone if he comes away with that one too. That was an easy pick 6 because he had a big lane in front of him also.
Here comes Fields to the left side. He'll get the first down. He'll take a shot from Malcolm Smith and JJ3 in the process. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning here at First Energy Stadium. Really appreciate everybody being on. This one's been a fun one. Obviously, with the Browns doing some fun things here and getting this W. Again, make sure you stay tuned to the channel. Kit will drop his keys to the game video, and I appreciate him being able to do those solo as my wedding gig schedule has just been crazy. I'm actually headed to the University of Notre Dame tomorrow for my wedding. The ballroom is attached to the stadium, so pretty excited about that opportunity as the Fighting Irish are actually playing at Soldier Field because the Bears are in Cleveland. Nice catch by Allen Robinson down to the 6. So anyway, all that being said, be driving and gigging, and I appreciate Kit doing those videos while I'm unable to attend. 1st and goal after the heroic throw. He's going to throw back across the middle, and it's right into an interception. It's going to be picked off by JOK. Speaking of the Fighting Irish, and now it's a 6 interception performance from Justin Fields. At some point, do you go Nick Foles just to keep the kid's head okay?
I mean, I think he's already past that point. I mean, when it rains, it pours. I mean, you get inside a young quarterback's head, the damage has been done, obviously, in this one as he continues to throw inadvisable throws, and yet another one there as 6 on a day is not what you want for your young rookie. That will take its toll for certainly weeks to come.
Absolutely it will. So Chubb on that, or Nick Chubb on that last run is going to get over 100 yards, which is good. The Browns do not have to run another play at this juncture. I do not believe that they will.
It has a feel at this point for him like a very similar to the Sam Darnold in New York feel to it. The
Yes.
seeing ghosts. Sam Darnold. That's kind of what that
Indeed.
feels like with 6 picks for Justin Fields. As he's really unfortunate day for him on this end.
Absolutely. So the Browns are going to win this one 37-6. Let's look quickly at the statistics for the day. Baker was 21 of 33 for 239, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Case Keenum, the perfect quarterback rating. 1 for 1 for 30 yards and a touchdown, and it went to Jack Conklin, if you remember. That was a heck of a highlight. Fields today, 28 of 47, 299, and 6 interceptions for Justin. On the ground, 15 of 75 for David Montgomery. He ran pretty well in this game. 5 yards a pop, 2 broken tackles, but they just were down so quickly they couldn't really establish much of the run. Fields scrambled 5 times for 29 yards. For the Browns, 19 carries, 94 yards for Kareem, 16 carries, 102 yards. How about that from your running back, your stable of running backs? Both of them averaging essentially 5 yards plus a carry. The 2 touchdowns were both for Nick Chubb. He also had 8 broken tackles in this game for the Chubbernaut. They didn't really have to do much through the air. Just 4 catches is your leader. That's Hunt and Hooper with 24 and 26. Felton with 3. OBJ with 3, including the long touchdown. Higgins with 3. DPJ with 3. David Njoku with 1. Jack Conklin with 1 for 30. And Nick Chubb with 1 for 30 as well. It was such a wild play. I'm still laughing about that fake field goal. That was wild.
That was awesome.
Jimmy Graham led the team, 7 catches for 50 yards. Damian Williams, running back, 6 for 36. Allen Robinson, 5 for 107. Marquise Goodwin, Mooney, Montgomery, Brashad, Perryman. Didn't have to hear much about him or his speed in this game. For the Bears defense, Roquan Smith, your leading tackler, no surprise, 16 for him, 12 for Ogletree and Eddie Jackson. Sacks today, they had 3 of Baker Mayfield, Akeem Hicks, Khalil Mack, and Bilal Nichols got the 3. And then the interception, of course, was by Deshaun Gibson Sr. For the Browns, On defense, leading tackler today was JOK, Jeremiah Usakormo, 7 solo tackles for a total of 11. Tackles for loss today, the Browns had 2, Clowney, and 2 for Garrett. And then sacks on the day, 2 for Myles Garrett, 1.5 for Clowney, 1 for Tack, 1 for Malik, and 0.5 for Jordan Elliott. And then let's count them up here. 1, 2, 3 for Denzel, Ronnie, Johnny, and Jeremiah with your other 3. So the Browns with 6 interceptions, and that wasn't the whole story, but it was certainly a pretty big part of it. Just for fun, can we watch that fake field goal again?
Let's hope so. That was an awesome highlight.
Was that the it was in the second quarter?
Yes, no, that
here we go.
Wasn't it third?
Yep. No, second quarter.
Second
All right,
quarter.
here we go.
Okay.
For all of you who missed it, if I can figure out how do I go away? There we go. All right, here we go. Fake field goal. And he throws it to a wide open Jack Conklin. And he's around the corner with speed, and he breaks a tackle into the end zone. That's Roquan Smith. That's an all-pro middle linebacker chasing you down. That was fun. All right, Kit, let's wrap this one up.
Yeah, real quick. Absolutely.
Did you have fun in your last match? What is? I'm sorry, I've never seen this before. Yes? I don't know. What am I supposed to say? End of match survey. All right, sorry about that. Kit, wrap us up.
Yeah, real quick to respond to some of the chat. Absolutely hope it does work out like this. I'd love to see this happen on Sunday. Very excited for that game on Sunday. If they can play like this, it'll be a lot of fun for sure. And but yeah, we had a lot of fun. I enjoyed everybody being on with us. Good times. And yeah, this was a wild game. Lots of electric highlights to be added to the highlight reel coming from this one. And I'd love to see the defense actually step up like they did here, taking the ball away with authority, left and right, really taking advantage of the young and inexperienced Justin Fields and his poor O-line play, which we saw lots of sacks as well. So gotta love that. The defense was really making lots of plays on the field, and then the offense was taking advantage also and doing good things out there. So you gotta love really the 3-phase complementary football that we saw throughout this game, and if it can go this way for the real Browns, we'll be in great shape.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. All right, well, we appreciate you being on. This was a fun one. Great. Good to see a lot of our OG subscribers and some new ones as well. Again, we do appreciate all of our subscribers. If you hadn't had a chance to sub the channel, we would appreciate it as we push towards 1,000 subscribers. I also want to recognize and welcome in our friends from the Cleveland Browns Need Cheerleaders Facebook group. Thanks for those of us who are joining in again for that partnership. We appreciate it very much. But for Kit Nagy out on the left coast, Phil Nagy here in Central Ohio, we are Nagy on Sports. Very much looking forward to the Browns and Bears this weekend. And if it goes anything like this, that would be pretty darn fun too. So appreciate all you guys. Have an absolutely awesome rest of your weekend. Go Bucks, of course. And as always, go